Well, hello, Pisces, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly reading, and I thought it would be interesting to check in with the karma cards for this week's reading. And I haven't really pulled out these cards in quite a long time, but they were calling to me, so a little karma and astrology for the week ahead. The messages that'll be coming through will be on a spiritual, a mental, and a physical level. But before we begin, please consider subscribing and supporting the channel. Hit the like button, share a positive comment with the community. So with that, let's begin. Let's see what's the messages and guidance that'll be coming through. First, starting off, Pisces, with the crystal for the week. What crystal is being suggested for Pisces? What does Pisces need? Moldavite. Unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. Well, Pisces, one thing for sure, you're very intuitive. So that in itself can be, even though everybody's got the potential to be really intuitive, Pisces, you're at the top of the list. All right. So we're going to be taking a look at the message in regards to, these are actually in the wrong spot. Sorry about that. First, we want to look at the planets, the sign, and what house it's in, and different combinations. This can come up in so many different combinations. So we're going to see what planet is coming through for you. That's going to determine a different message depending on what planet it is. And we have Neptune, that very dreamy planet. And what sign? Now, it's not going to necessarily be Pisces. Can be, but it's what message you need to hear. So what sign are we talking about here? In Scorpio. Okay, so we've got Neptune in Scorpio. In what house? What house for Pisces? Finish up the last part here. It's in the 7th house. Okay. Well, it's already, you see the connection here. You've got the Moldavite crystal. That is very unique crystal. And with the Neptune, there's more to the reality of your being that meets the eye. It is otherworldly, you might say, just like the Moldavite crystal. This is in regards to dreams or dreamlike states, an illusion, imagination. So that's what we have for Neptune, the first part of your message. Now, what's really interesting is it's in Scorpio. So we have Neptune in Scorpio, and we have the Moldavite crystal, which is otherworldly as well, very unique. So with Scorpio here, Scorpio is about mystical, magical things, mysteries of life. It can be death, resurrection, power, change. And with it being in Scorpio, things may not be as they seem. So again, it's very interesting that now we have these three combinations here, of a very, an energy of illusion is the best way I can put it. And now with it being in the 7th house, This is in regards to what's opposite you, like others around you. It could be the general public. It could be business partners, maybe your competitors. It can be contracts, your marriage partners, committed lovers, you might say, shared resources. So we're looking at Neptune in Scorpio in the 7th house. So it can be this very dreamy, imaginative energy, secrets, things going on behind the scenes. And it can be in regards to people around you, in that 7th house. You can see, people around you, shared resources, partnerships, whether it's business, love. So Neptune in Scorpio in the 7th house. Now let's take a look at the messages coming through. And if you look here, you'll see an S, an M, and a P. We're going to be looking at the spiritual message, the mental message, what your thoughts are, and then the physical message. And we're first going to look at the action that you take, what the message is here, the action that you take, and then see what the outcome would be. So what's really extraordinary is how, no matter how you slice or dice these cards, it really comes up with a message that can make sense, as well as so many different combinations. So first we have inspire others with the extraordinary power of prayer diplomatically. So inspire others with the extraordinary power of prayer diplomatically. So getting people together, inspiring people in the spiritual community, the power of prayer, intention, manifestation, but do it in a non-threatening, diplomatic way. So if you take that kind of action, Pisces, because you're a very intuitive sign, so you really know that connection to spirit, source, and trusting your gut instincts. But this is talking about inspiring others with what you know works so well. You have to find a very non-threatening way to inspire others to really trust their gut instincts. So let's see how it will turn out by taking that kind of action. The idealization of purification to resurrect balance. Bringing balance and harmony in your life. So that's going to be the outcome of inspire others with the extraordinary power of prayer diplomatically. It is going to bring the result, the idealization of purification to resurrect balance. So it's getting you back on track. It's getting you aligned, centered, balance. So that could be something that you're doing this week, helping others in some capacity to get them back on track or even keel. This could be, especially partners. This could be business partners. This could be people that you work with. This could be family. This could be your actual marriage partner. Okay, let's look at what's on your thoughts. Let's look at the mental message here. Be prepared to sacrifice for the highest and lowest aspects of relationships. So altogether, it's be prepared to sacrifice for the highest and lowest aspects of relationships. So be prepared for the highs and lows, what you go through when you're dealing with the 7th house, and possibly dealing with not knowing secrets, because we're still talking about this dreamy state, and being in Scorpio is about possibly hiding something, secrets, not letting everything be known, so to speak. So be prepared to sacrifice for the highest and lowest aspects of relationships. So the highs and lows of being in a relationship with others. Let's look at the outcome. If we if you do that. And it says confusion regarding, we have the secrets of cooperation. So confusion regarding the secrets of cooperation. Definitely a very high energy of, intuition buzzing around for this week, Pisces, and trying to get other people to understand you and how you feel and what you're picking up. So it's saying to be prepared to sacrifice for the highs and lows aspects of relationships. There might be confusion regarding the secrets of cooperation. So you might not see eye to eye with someone this week, is the message that's coming through. And that could be because of this message here. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. So it is okay to feel and be different from others, Pisces. Not to worry. So let's look at the last message here, the physical message. Right here on the card, you see the P. Yielding is the only way to control the situation and getting a fair deal. So altogether, it's yielding is the only way to control the situation and get a fair deal. This definitely can be in regards to business, where you have to make compromises. There was already talk of sacrificing, be prepared to sacrifice, in regards to the relationship. And it could be a business relationship, but it could also be, your significant other. And just giving way is the only way to control the situation and get a fair deal, to get a fair shake. So take it how it resonates. Now, with that happening, let's take a look and see what the outcome might be. Yielding is the only way to control the situation and get a fair deal. And we have sacrifice resulting from the power of your partners. So sacrifice resulting from the power of your partners. There might be sacrificing and give and take on both sides. So part of the week here, Pisces, is the fact that you're going to be inspiring others in regards to listening to your inner voice, the guidance coming through. And you're doing it in what I'm going to say a very diplomatic and maybe an unconventional way. And that's why you have the Moldavite crystal, because you have very unique qualities. It's really important to your life purpose, the qualities that you have. You're dealing with the mysteries of the universe. You're dealing with, you're up against illusions where people believe in certain things that there's no substance to them. So it might be that you're in a position this week where you're trying to inspire others for the greatest good. Certainly it can be in regards to your unique qualities, which is an important part of your life purpose, which certainly can be your intuition. But whatever it is that you excel at, whatever you enjoy doing, it could be a hobby even. You've got very unique qualities. The universe is kind of giving you a green light here that is certainly okay to feel and be different from others, because you are. You're very special. You're very unique. I think it's better to stand out rather than fit in. I always say, who wants to be vanilla, So anyway, very interesting reading. things behind the scenes, illusions, maybe trying to convince people of looking at things in a certain way. This is in regards to partnerships this week, Pisces. So looks like a lot of compromise, give and take. All right, that's the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me. Sending you love and abundance.